I am sick and I am tired of this whole thing. I'm just over it, and I'm trying to have like that positive attitude, but it is a struggle. I'd love to get on here and pretend like, oh, everything's great, and this is fun, and this is fabulous, and I'm gonna be debt free, and blah blah blah, and yay. But honestly, I am so tired.
Who you paying debt to? Debt to none! Who you in debt to? Debt to none!
I don't know. I haven't been doing this debt journey that long. I mean, it's actually it's been a year. I haven't been on YouTube very long at all. But I've gotten to the point, and this happens to me all the time, where I feel like I've hit a wall and I just want to be done, And so here's real talk. I'm keeping it 100. Let's just be real. Let's get it out there. I'm not giving up because I still got to get that ball and chain off of me, right? But I'm just putting it out there. If you've noticed, if you've been to my channel before and you see that there's a slow trickling now of videos, it's because of how I'm feeling. I'm overwhelmed, period, with not necessarily my goals, because I don't really feel like my goal is unreachable or anything like that. I mean, I've got a little bit over $10,000 left of the 32,000 something that I will be paying off in total. So, 10,200. I mean, it's not a lot if you're bringing in way more than that. I recognize that. So that's not the issue. I feel like I put too much pressure on myself. I put too much on my plate. I aim too high, not with the financial goals, but just with myself in general. And I need to stop. I started this channel. It was fun for me to make videos and talk to myself. Have people listening. That's awesome. I love the feedback that I was getting. However, I got to the point where I started overanalyzing everything that I was doing, everything that I was uploading, the way I was making my videos, and I was it started turning into something I don't want it to be, and I don't like that. I didn't start the channel to be so obsessed with the channel itself and how I'm presenting myself. And I felt like I was doing too much. I love video editing, but I felt like I was like doing too much of it, where it started to feel like that's a heavy burden on me. So that's not great. I shouldn't have done that. That added to this whole stress. And paying off debt is just, I don't think it's fun. I don't know. I don't know if anyone thinks that's fun. I definitely don't. Budgeting has become fun for me because it's helped me to be more responsible. I wish I had started 20 years ago when my dad tried to get me into it. Well, not get me into it. He was no Dave Ramsey. Let me just say that. He just made a budget for me, and he was like, you need to stick to this and pay me back the down payment for your car. I wish I would have been more responsible back then, because I would have been in a better situation today. But oh well, moving forward, I can do this. If any of you are in your 20s and you're just coming across this video for some reason, Listen to whoever's telling you to be responsible with your funds and budget, and don't be just blowing it on stuff because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, because that's not where it's at, and that is definitely not worth it, and you will regret it. Let me just tell you that. So I don't remember what I was saying, and I hate when I do that. I'm so sorry, but the purpose of this channel was for me to document. The purpose of this channel is for me to document this journey that I'm able to get through this debt. And when I started my journey initially, I felt like $27,000 was a lot of debt, okay? And then I added $5,000 more along the way. All of it was home improvement, but still, it was debt. And so I'm like, this will be nice. I can look back and see what I did. Also, watching the Ramsey show and stuff, I did feel a little bit like bad because I didn't make that much money, you know, and like the people on there, so many of the people on there were making well over 6 figures, and I'm just like, that's not anything I don't live that life. I've never lived that life. Now I have had chunks of money because of lawsuits. That is such a story that I regret too, the way I went through that, because I was not smart with my funds. So I have had 6 figures given to me, but I don't have it anymore. Whatever. So, but the other reason why I wanted to start this channel is because I wanted to show, listen, you don't need to make a bunch of money to be okay, to be good. You know, you don't need to. Because I was like, you know, I kept hearing, you know, Dave Ramsey say, you need more income, to different people, you know, that were trying to get out of debt. You need to get side hustles. You need to get, you know, DoorDash and Uber and, you know, just do whatever you can do and double your income. Some people like me can't do that. I have a full plate of responsibilities that are outside of this, and there's no way I can add anything else to my plate, period. So I was like, you know what? That stinks. And there was this one woman on his show that I remember from like years back when I first started getting into it, that had an income like mine, and she paid off her mortgage. She was a single mom. I was so encouraged by her story. I didn't have a mortgage at that time. I knew I was going to buy a house. I think I knew I was going to buy a house. Anyway, I didn't have a mortgage at that time. And I was like, whoa, wow, she can do that? I'm like, okay. I liked that. I liked seeing that. And so another reason why I wanted to put this out there here on this channel is to show, like, hey, you ain't got to be balling, you know? So, you know, my debt is not as big as some. My income is not as big as some. I'm an average person. We're average, maybe below average in some, you know, by some terms. I don't know. But you can still do a lot if you're smart with it. And so I wanted to also show that. And I wanted to keep it real. And so here I am, keeping it raw and real. You know, I'm getting tired. I'm hitting a wall. I'm still plugging away, but I'm just like, I'm doing too much. And so right now I'm in the mode of simplification. I need to dial this back. I need to stop doing so much where this can be enjoyable, like this video journey, this video diary of mine. I need this to be enjoyable. I need it to be fun and not feel like it's an extra weight that I've added to myself. So I don't know if anyone was into all of my extra editing and stuff. If you were, and that's why you subscribe to my channel, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will be doing minimal editing moving forward. I'm going to keep this simple so I can keep it fun and light and not feel like this is just a weight on my shoulders. I mean, I'm not trying to do that. That's not what I want, you know? So, hence this whole cell phone videoing situation. I mean, okay, that's pretty simple, right? I hope you stick with me. The next video, I'm uploading this right away because I just want everyone to know why there's longer gaps between videos. It's because of my emotional state. I already talked about how I struggle with depression, and I have for years. I've got a good core group of close friends that, you know, I've got all the support I need, you know, my friends, my faith. So I'm good. However, it is what it is. There's a, you know, a disconnect in the way the brain is. So whatever. And this time of year in the Midwest, it's cloudy, no sun. It's just, ugh. And so it makes it so much worse. I mean, this is year round for me, but this is the time of year that it's just so much worse. Not to mention what I mentioned previously in my previous video about, you know, loved ones that have passed away. So I'm throwing this out here raw, just so you know. But I am working on a video, getting it all edited and, you know, put it out there with my 500 subscriber giveaway, which you'll see the prize in there. And then that's the video to leave your comments in, or, you know, if you want to enter into the giveaway. So that's coming up right after this, but I had to throw this out there today immediately because I just, you know, I'm like, ugh. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. So, thanks for listening. I'll see you soon.